Welcome to the September 2015 edition of Alexander County Now. In this episode, learn how you and your family can become better prepared in the event of an emergency. Join the Economic Development Corporation's Cash Mob on September the 10th. Make plans for the 34th Annual Hiddenite Celebration of the Arts. Watch science in action with a weather balloon launch at East Alexander Middle School. The business spotlight is on Shaw Furniture in downtown Taylorsville. Plus, mark your calendars for the 9th Annual Hiddenite Festival Road Race, Bethlehem Day, and other events happening in September in Alexander County. All this and more in this episode of Alexander County Now. Students in Jason Erkman's science class at East Alexander Middle School recently enjoyed some real-world hands-on experience as they helped launch a weather balloon. Let's learn more about the project and the impact it made on these students.
My name is Jason Erkman. I'm a 7th grade science teacher at East Alexander Middle School, and today we're launching a weather balloon. The reason we're launching this weather balloon is to get kids excited about science and STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math. And what we're going to do is we're going to have our students launch their payloads to what we call near space at 85,000 feet. What we did is the kids choose the payload that they want to put up there. Could be a marshmallow, some electronic device, just to see what happens at 85,000 feet. What will happen is the balloon will launch here at the baseball field. It'll get up there, it'll take about an hour and a half, and the balloon will burst, the parachute will deploy, and then it'll fall to earth in about an hour. We're tracking it to come down near Bethlehem, and Dr. Knight and his college kids will look for, we'll track it on a GPS device. Dr. Knight and I have worked together for about 7 to 8 years doing rocket projects. Starting with Rocket Day that we run here annually every year, and also doing Team America Rocket Challenge with kids where we compete in national competitions with rockets. And this year, he told me that he was doing a balloon project, and I said I was interested, and he also thought that would be a good idea to do with my kids.
My name is Dr. Doug Knight, STEM coordinator at Mitchell Community College. I've been flying balloons with my classes. I've also worked with NC Space Grant, and we have money from NASA to do a community college balloon project. As part of doing that and getting kids excited, we want to have other schools, not just community colleges, do these balloon projects. And these weather balloons, they're going to go up, we're going to track them, we're going to track position, so we'll be able to see the winds aloft. Hopefully it'll hit about 85,000, 90,000 feet. It will burst then, come down under parachute at 85,000, 90,000 feet. We've got basically 1% of the air pressure, and it's about 50, 60 below 0 Celsius. And so it's kind of cold, very low pressure, and the kids' experiments, we're going to see what happens under those conditions. From a NASA perspective, a rocketry perspective, a payload is what pays to get on your rocket or pays to get on your launch vehicle. In this case, our payload, you could call them extranauts, I guess. They're little plastic Easter eggs. The kids are putting little experiments, marshmallows, as Jason said, little electronics, just whatever they want to do and see what happens under very low temperature, very low pressure, more UV than they get here on the ground, and actually some gamma radiation you get more from space that's attenuated by our atmosphere. I think this project gets kids real excited about science and doing real-world education, real-world projects. They have an hypothesis, they design an experiment, they test it, and they see what happens. That's the scientific method. That's what we try to teach when we teach science. It's also outside of the classroom situation, and it's something that's really cool and fun.
I'm part of the weather balloon project, and I've had bunches of fun doing this. It's really exciting to get to launch this. I've never done it before. It's a first-time experience, and it's just really interesting.
I'm interested in aerospace technologies and engineering. It was cool seeing the weather balloon go up in the air.
Science is very important to me and is interesting, so I'm probably going to go into some kind of field in that with my career.
I've been working with Mr. Erkman on this all week. We've been going through the specs on how the actual procedure is going to go on. My interest is right now is in mechanical engineering and aerotech engineering. It's pretty amazing. I mean, just the experience to know that you're doing something that's really high tech and you live in a small town is a pretty exciting experience.
This has been a really cool day, and I've learned a lot because I really didn't know nothing until I heard Dr. Knight tell us all this stuff, and I've really enjoyed it. I think I'll be influenced by this when I get older to go to college, to go study science and stuff like that.
Well, I think it's really cool, but the real person who helped us was Mr. Erkman.
Again, we're so excited, the students and myself and teachers, to get this opportunity to do this, just to get kids excited about real-world education. And I appreciate them being here today.
Hey, based on the students' responses, you can see that this experience truly had an effect on their lives. We appreciate the support of our local community colleges and our educators as they bring science to life for these young minds and aspiring scientists. Good job, guys. Are you and your family prepared in the event of an emergency? Well, let's find out how to make an emergency plan and preparedness kit from Emergency Services Director Russell Green.
Hello, I'm Russell Green, Emergency Service Director for Alexander County. September is National Preparedness Month. This year we are asking you to take action now. Make a plan with your community, your family, and your pets. Plan how to stay safe and communicate during the disasters that can affect your community. We ask everyone to participate in America's Preparathon and the National Day of Action. National Preparathon Day, which culminates National Preparedness Month on September the 30th. For more information on how to make a plan or build a disaster preparedness kit, visit ready.gov or call the Emergency Service Office here in Alexander County at 828-632-9336. And remember, don't wait, communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Getting yourself and your family prepared in case of an emergency takes less time and effort than you may think. But if a disaster hits your community, having a plan for what to do and stocking up on some basic supplies can make all the difference in how safely and comfortably you make it through the crisis.
In case of a major emergency, if you call 911, we may not be able to come out as quickly as you'd like us because we're going to be overwhelmed. We're going to have so many different situations at hand. So if you are prepared at home and you have a plan, then you'll be able to cope with it until help arrives.
In an emergency, everything goes out the window. Your emotions, the fear factor, confusion. If everybody's aware of the plan and can execute the plan, that increases your survivability.
Take a few minutes to check out the tips and tools available on ready.gov that make getting prepared easy. There are a few basics. First, learn about the types of risks that could affect your area. No matter where you live, there is a natural or man-made disaster that could strike without warning. Knowing what to do before, during, and after these types of events ahead of time will help you make an effective plan. Then, take a moment to sit with your family and decide how you will get in contact with each other, where you will go, and what you will do in the event of an emergency.
Having a plan that everyone in the family is aware of can be very helpful in those situations where the family members are not in the same place.
You can use the Family Emergency Plan available on ready.gov to organize family information and help you develop a plan that works for you. Identify someone locally and someone out of state who will be your contact person in case of an emergency. And learn how to send updates via text messaging to your friends and family.
One of the things that we've noticed in the past during major emergencies, both the regular phone lines as well as the cell phone lines were overwhelmed. But people were still able to text message vital pieces of information in terms of location, nature of problem, or just to text to say all is well.
Once you've established your plan, print out a list available on ready.gov and start to put together an emergency kit. A standard emergency kit includes water, food, and medicine to sustain all members of your household for at least 3 days. Visit ready.gov for a complete list of suggested items, along with recommendations for how to prepare a family emergency plan. Even if you just add a few items at a time, very quickly you will have a great kit that will ensure you and your family are prepared for an emergency. Also, be sure to keep a copy of the emergency plan together with copies of important documents like birth certificates, insurance policies, and financial forms in your emergency supply kit. And don't forget to maintain your kit and plan throughout the year, replacing items prior to their expiration and keeping contact information current.
Remember that emergency preparedness is not something you can do once and forget about it. Make sure that you review your kit periodically, you update any medication or food and supplies, and also that you periodically review it with your family.
Inquire about emergency plans at places where your family spends time, like work, school, faith organizations, and recreational activities. Finally, get to know the local resources available in your community. Ready.gov can link you to local emergency information and contact numbers, information about sheltering and evacuation, and how to get local alerts and warnings. We can't predict where or when the next disaster will happen, but we do know that when the time comes, individuals and families who have taken even a few steps to prepare themselves will feel more confident and secure in their ability to get through it. Check out the information on ready.gov and get started today.
Thanks so much, Russell. This is some very valuable information that can save lives right here in Alexander County. We appreciate the fine job our emergency services personnel does every day to keep us safe here in Alexander. Keep up the good work, guys.
Welcome to the Library Corner. I'm Laura Crooks, the Director of the Alexander County Library, and I'd like to share with you a peek at what you can access with your library card. Today we'll look at some new titles, one you might have missed, and a little something for the season. New in fiction, The Dust That Falls from Dreams, by Louis de Bernier, the acclaimed author of Corelli's Mandolin. This is a sumptuous, sweeping, powerfully moving novel about a British family whose lives and loves are indelibly shaped by the horrors of World War I and the hopes for its aftermath. In the brief golden years of the Edwardian era, the McCosh sisters grow up in an idyllic household in the countryside of South London. Their neighbours are the proper Pendennis family, whose close-in-age boys shake their father's hand at breakfast and address him as Sir, and the Pitt family, a resolutely French mother, a former Navy captain father, and two brothers who are clearly going to grow up into a pair of daredevils and adventurers. In childhood, this band is inseparable, but the days of careless camaraderie are brought to an abrupt halt by the outbreak of the Great War, in which everyone will play a part. For anyone who has enjoyed Downton Abbey, this is a wholly immersive novel about a particular time and place. The Dust That Falls from Dreams illuminates the timeless ways in which men and women carry profound loss alongside indelible hope. New in non-fiction, Save the Last Dance for Me, a love story of the Shag and the Society of Stranders by Phil Sawyer and Tom Poland. The Shag, the official state dance of North and South Carolina, originated in the 1930s. The dance quickly spread throughout the South, where it became a legend in many beach regions. Save the Last Dance for Me is the story of the Shag and the development of the Society of Stranders, an organization devoted to the dance and its culture. In Save the Last Dance for Me, Phil Sawyer and Tom Poland retell the story of the legendary dance and its iconic presence at Ocean Drive, Myrtle Beach, and other South Carolina beaches. The Shag's past, present, and future are described here with archival and contemporary photographs. This book tells the story of the cultural change, including separation and integration of races, and chronicles how rhythm and blues, Motown, and beach music evolved to create a social phenomenon that is still popular today. Don't forget to check out our e-book shelf for titles you may not have seen yet. From the library website, www.alexanderlibrary.org, take the link that says click here for e-books and e-audiobooks. Call or visit the library for help getting your e-reader, tablet, or phone set up. One title you might have missed, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. Not for the faint of heart, this book is a spellbinding amalgam of murder, mystery, family saga, love story, and financial intrigue. It's about the disappearance, 40 years ago, of Harriet Wanger, a young scion of one of the wealthiest families in Sweden, and about her octogenarian uncle, determined to know the truth about what he believes was her murder. It's about Mikael Blomqvist, a crusading journalist recently at the wrong end of a libel case, hired to get to the bottom of Harriet's disappearance, and about Lisbeth Salander, a 24-year-old pierced and tattooed genius hacker possessed of the hard-earned wisdom of someone twice her age, and a terrifying capacity for ruthlessness to go with it, who assists Blomqvist with the investigation. This unlikely team discovers a vein of nearly unfathomable iniquity running through the Wanger family, astonishing corruption in the highest echelons of Sweden's industrialism, and an unexpected connection between themselves. It's a contagiously exciting, stunningly intelligent novel about society at its most hidden, about the intimate lives of a brilliantly realized cast of characters, all of them forced to face the darker aspect of their world and of their own lives. Even though the summer reading program is over, it's not too late to read a book with a movie tie-in. If you liked Imitation Game starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley, you may want to pick up Code Breaking, A History and Exploration by Rudolf Kippenhahn. The achievements of cryptography, the art of writing and deciphering coded messages, have become part of everyday life, especially in our age of electronic banking and the internet. In Code Breaking, Rudolf Kippenhahn offers readers both an exciting chronicle of cryptography and a lively exploration of the cryptographer's craft. Rich with vivid anecdotes from the history of coding and decoding, this revised and expanded edition makes the often abstruse art of deciphering coded messages accessible to the general reader and reveals the relevance of codes to our everyday high-tech society. A stylishly written, meticulously researched adventure, Code Breaking explores the ways in which communication can be obscured and, like magic, made clear again. I hope you'll visit us at the library and see how much more we have to offer.
The public is invited to the 34th Annual Hiddenite Celebration of the Arts on Saturday, September 26th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sponsored by the Hiddenite Arts and Heritage Center, this popular annual event has featured diversely talented artists, crafters, and performers since 1981. This one-of-a-kind arts and cultural heritage festival is held annually on the fourth Saturday in September on Hiddenite Church Road in Alexander County. Celebration of the Arts is a free admission street festival that features family-friendly activities for all ages and hands-on opportunities to experience the arts. Celebration features shopping for fine arts and handmade products, living history demonstrations by skilled craftspeople, 4 live performance stages with music, dance, and storytelling, an interactive art in action area, and much more. The Center's historic James Paul Lucas Mansion Museum, Art Gallery, Permanent Collection, and the Alexander County Visitor Center, which is housed within the Lucas Mansion, will be open for visitors throughout the day. Self-guided museum tours will be available at a reduced cost of only $1 per person on Celebration Day. All other Lucas Mansion exhibits are free and open to the public. The festival will include fun activities for children of all ages. Both the young and the young at heart will enjoy giant slides, bounce house activities, and face painting. Numerous food vendors will be on hand to provide a diverse selection of festival food favorites. And spend the day with us and experience unique ways to celebrate the arts. For complete details, call 828-632-6966 or visit hiddenitearts.org. We're here at Shaw Furniture in downtown Taylorsville. They're located at 34 West Main Avenue. Of course, this is the former Smithy's location, so they're located right across from the courthouse here in downtown. So we're speaking today with the store manager, Christina Varney, a very nice person, and she would be glad to sell you some furniture or an appliance. So you just need to stop by here at Shaw Furniture in Taylorsville. Now, of course, y'all have a Lenore location, and we're so thankful and happy that you've opened a store here in Taylorsville in Alexander County. When did you get your start here in Alexander County?
August 1st was our 2 years ago, so it's our 2-year anniversary coming up, and hopefully everybody will kind of come out and see us.
Yep. So a 2-year anniversary. That's a pretty good milestone. All right. So, some folks may not even be aware that y'all are here. I mean, even after 2 years. So tell us kind of the things that you have here. I know you got sofas, love seat, chairs, tables, just so much good stuff. And the prices are unbelievable. I mean, they really are. So tell us more about that.
Well, we have several different types of brands of furniture. Different types of sofas, love seats, different name brands. We have appliances that are GE brand. We have bedding and all different types of brands and styles. Also, we have bedroom suits and different beds, dressers, and like anything that you possibly need for a bedroom suit that we have here also. We have lamps and anything that you need to fill your house with, pictures, trees, anything. Rocking chairs, whatever you need, we have it here.
Yeah, I mean, you've got area rugs, you've got, like I said, framed paintings, lamps, coffee tables, end tables, and then you've got a wide variety of appliances as well.
We also have the ranges. We have refrigerators, washer dryers, front loads, top load washer dryers, also microwaves, anything that you possibly could need for your kitchen. We do have it here. We also, in like our Lenore store, we also carry air conditioners and stuff if you need them for these hot summers that we've had. So we pretty much have what you need.
You really do. I mean, you come into the store, and I think I heard it was about 8,000 square feet, and it's just phenomenal. I mean, I remember coming here when it was Smithy's, and you bought clothing and things like that. Now it's been converted into a wonderful furniture and appliance store, and folks, you're really going to be impressed when you come to Shaw, because they have some beautiful furniture, and almost every piece that you look at has like a retail price, and then it's got like a discount price on it. And I'm telling you, there's several things I'd like to take out here today if I had my wife's permission, but I don't. So I'll have to bring her here and talk her into it. So we're just thankful that you guys are here, and you've made a significant investment in Taylorsville and Alexander County. It's a pretty store. You've got everything wonderfully arranged. I like some of these dining room tables and chairs that you've got too. So folks, you just got to come out here and check out Shaw Furniture. I mean, it's impressive. Now, you mentioned you've got several different brands and stuff. What are some of the brand names you have?
We have New Classic in our furniture. We also have Jackson, which carries Catnapper, which is most of our recliners.
And the big thing is you do offer cash discounts, but you also do in-store financing, and you take checks and credit cards. Tell us about the in-store financing and the cash discount aspect.
Well, the cash discount is anything, if you're paying check, cash, as long as it's paper, you're getting a decent discount on it. If you're doing credit cards, you have it's a little bit more, but it's still cash pricing to it. If you go into our financing, we do in-store financing, which we do have low rates that allow people to, purchase furniture at a decent price. We do anywhere from 12, 15, 18 months out. And usually any money that you're going to be putting down, we usually do about 25% down on any of our furniture that's being financed. We really work with everybody as much as we possibly can.
Yeah. And so when they sign up for the in-store financing, they take the furniture, it's delivered or whatever. Yep. At that, okay, great. And we want to talk a little bit about delivery, because you guys do offer, is it free delivery or?
We have $20 for delivery. So our boys will bring it out anywhere, any Alexander County, anywhere, Lenore, Hickory, anywhere we got to go. $20 to get any of those places. If you're further out, price can go up on delivery, but we will deliver to Statesville. We'll deliver on out further as we possibly can. I mean, we want to bring people in here from all over the place. So
exactly. And in this store, I mean, it really is a worthwhile visit. If you're watching and you're from outside the county, you won't find a nicer store than Shaw Furniture here in Taylorsville. So again, we thank you for being here. Christina, you do a great job. Tell us, I think your hours just recently changed. I think you're closed on Tuesdays now. What are your hours the other days?
Mondays we are open 10 to 6 p.m. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays we are open 10 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays we are open 9 to 1 p.m.
Okay, so adequate time to come on out and shop at Shaw. And your contact information, they can call you at
828-352-9829, or you can contact us on Facebook.com at Shaw Furniture, Taylorsville.
All right. Well, it's always a pleasure, and I plan on coming back real soon and bringing the spouse and seeing what I can buy from you. So we've personally purchased some things from here and been very pleased with it. And folks out there in Alexander and surrounding counties, you need to visit Shaw Furniture, and you will not be sorry. This is a lovely location with lots of great deals on furniture, appliances, and much more. So come see Christina, and she'll hook you up. All right. And we encourage you to always buy local Alexander. To learn more about our Buy Local Alexander County campaign, visit the Alexander County EDC website, alexanderedc.org, or give me a call, 828-632-1378. Buy Local Alexander County. Hey, are you looking for something fun to do in September in Alexander County? Well, check out these events. The Alexander County Farmers Market is coming to an end for 2015, so be sure to take advantage of the final 2 Saturdays on September 5th and 12th. The market runs from 8 a.m. to 12 noon in the parking lot of the old hospital. Support our local growers. For more information, call 828-632-4451. The public is invited to a free business workshop entitled How to Write a Business Plan on Thursday, September 10th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This class is sponsored by the CVCC Small Business Center and will be held at the CVCC Alexander Center for Education. There is no charge to attend, but pre-registration is required. For more information, call 828-327-7000, extension 4117, or visit sbc.cvcc.edu. Mark your calendars for the 6th Annual Bethlehem Day Festival and Cruise-In set for Saturday, September 19th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This popular annual event is held at the intersection of Rink Dam Road and Shiloh Church Road in the Bethlehem community. A wide variety of vendors, games, food, children's activities, and classic cars will be on hand. For more information, call 828-495-1057. If you're a resident of Alexander County, registration is free for the 9th Annual Hiddenite Festival Road Race on September 26th at 8:30 a.m. This popular event, held in conjunction with the 34th Annual Hiddenite Celebration of the Arts, features a 5K, which is 3.1 miles, a 10K, 6.2 miles, and a half marathon event, 13.1 miles. So choose your distance and conquer this moderate to strenuous road course. Race shirts are available for only $10 each. Those who complete the half marathon will earn double points in the 2015 Alexander County Points Challenge Race Series. While registration is free for Alexander County residents and employees, out-of-county participants are welcome for an early registration fee of $20 for the half marathon, or $25 after September 11th, and $15 for the 5K or 10K event, or you can pay $20 after September 11th. You may register online at alexandercountync.gov/events and click on Hiddenite Festival Road Race. Or you can register by mail by sending a check made payable to Alexander County and completed entry form to Hiddenite Festival Road Race, 621 Loudon Road, Taylorsville, North Carolina, 28681. For more information, contact Rick French at 828-632-9332. Of course, we told you all about the 34th Annual Hiddenite Celebration of the Arts on Saturday, September 26th earlier in this episode. So after you've enjoyed the day in Hiddenite, come to Scotty's Hometown Grill for the Apple City Street Rodders Cruise-In from 4 to 10 p.m. Enjoy classic automobiles, music, dancing, food, drawings, and more at this family-friendly event. For more information, call 828-244-1842. As you can see, there's a lot happening here in Alexander County in September. As always, find out more about these events and more at our tourism website. Visit alexandernc.com. There you'll find a complete calendar of events, information about places to visit in Alexander County, restaurant listings, and much more. That's visitalexandernc.com. Thanks for watching this episode of Alexander County Now. Be sure to tune in next month and spread the word about our program. See you next time.